Minecraft. This is my true form, a practicer of ultra hardcore and single player. It's Brian. I'm going to be doing some more ultra hardcore practice again today. For those of you who this is not your cup of tea, then feel free to skip it. Sorry that I don't have more content yet, but for those of you who do enjoy it, let's go ahead and get started. Hello again. It is once again Brian, once again doing some more ultra hardcore practice. And so apologies up front to anyone who wanted to see something different. Sorry, but I've been doing more of this. I actually have done some of this without you all. I did another, starting from a new world and got about an hour into it. And that one was completely uninteresting. I ended up doing really well. I had a enchanting table and some diamond stuff, and it enchanted some armor and a sword. But the reason I was doing so well is I found a ravine early on, and then that ravine I went to the bottom of and just started digging around, and I did not find any mobs, and instead I did find, gold and diamonds and different things like that. And so the moral of the story was the only bad guy that I had in the entire game was one creeper when I first went down into the ravine, and that was the only bad guy I saw during the first hour. And so that turned out to be super boring, and so I won't show you any of that. And so this time I'm hoping to encounter a lot more bad guys. And I've already got a ton of wood going on right here. We have some delicious stone that we need to go ahead and mine and to turn in some tools. The beginning part is always the same and always a little bit boring, and so my plan is to speed things up here and then bring you guys back in to do a little bit more talking about different stuff once things get a little bit more interesting. And so let's switch to fast forward. No luck for ores. Sand will be useful. Swamp. Huge jungle. Not a favorite biome of mine. Where are the chickens? I see a desert. Yikes! Alright, I feel like that was a bad start, but I found a cave system that's going kind of almost straight down, and assuming that I can manage to kind of traverse it, I think this is a good way to get down early, down to good levels. And so that's what we're going to try to do. I don't yet have any iron, otherwise I would have tried to get a bucket of water up on the ceiling. There is still some sunlight left, but at this point I think I have enough food and initial resources to go on ahead. I've got a fair bit of wood, and so... Oh, and I see some iron as we're starting to head down here, and I'll get it as kind of part of my staircase, so that's good. I actually had a chance to take place in a match earlier today, and I turned it down because, here's the catch, they were going to play on peaceful, so it was going to be ultra peaceful core, which admittedly would be interesting, because without bad mobs, like, it all becomes kind of about PvP and different things like that. But I have like no practice at all playing the game on peaceful, and it kind of completely changes the strategy of everything, I think. And so I thought I was going to be not well prepared for that, and it does not play to my strengths. I think if you're going to play the ultra hardcore mod on peaceful, actually one of the correct things to do is to just go speed caving in the dark and hope that you find dungeons, since those will be the only places you'd be able to get string for a bow, which would be really useful in PvP. And so that didn't sound too attractive to me, and yeah, there would be a lot of PvP, which would be good practice for the PvP, but I might be running around and trying to find people with, you know, stone swords at the beginning. And yeah, just didn't sound too interesting to me, and so I elected not to play that game. Alright, there is a fair bit of iron around here. We are getting down into a cave system, and so I want to try to light things up. I don't hear anybody coming over there, and I intend to go down deeper, and so I'm not even going to bother to take a moment to close that off. And instead, oops, I'm going to try to get down into deeper sections here, I think. There's a lot of iron around. I need to get somewhere safe to smelt it to turn it into armor in a moment. But for now, it's still very quiet. And so I'm going to take advantage of that to just gather some resources on the fly and then head on down farther, and then, oops, then we can get more smelting on when we get into a safer position, hopefully. Yep, and I hear a spider, and now there's a bunch of different directions that enemies could be trying to get me. This seems to be kind of bottlenecked behind me here. Yep, and now there's someone there. Alright, here's what we're going to do now. First of all, I need to keep an eye out for the spiders. Still have not seen where they are. Alright, but I think that is closed off behind me, so that no one can get me behind me, so everyone's got to be ahead of me. I hear a couple of spiders. I see a creeper in there somewhere. And I really need to get some stuff smelting, and I only have one, what do you call, on me right now. I think there might be a spider dungeon. Oh, I do not have any coal yet. Yeah, because that's a lot of spiders, and so that is not my favorite thing to be finding this early on. I think I better try to build a stairway down into here and light some stuff up and see if I... Oh, crap, and now I'm already taking damage. Yep. Alright, not good. So spider came from down here. And so, working on the assumption that there might be a spider dungeon over in that direction, while I definitely do want to, oops, get a bunch of string. Ooh, there's some gold. Awesome. That is super happy. I'll need an iron pick before I can mine it. I still can't hear where the spiders might be coming from and the dungeon might be, but I do seem kind of like otherwise safe in the immediate area over here. I need to find more coal. Just want to light things up a little bit more. Yeah, and the spiders actually could be good if I do have them blocked off. I might be kind of like, I won't be mob capping, but I might be capping the spider dungeon. Ooh, there might be a place for an enemy to sneak in there. Yeah, and so that could actually work in my favor, because it means we have a bunch of spider spawns over here in a room that apparently where they can't get me right now. And I'm going to have enough to also make that. Let me go ahead and make armor as a first order of business. And then we'll make an iron pick. Yep. And then we'll be in okay shape, hopefully, to go find some coal and mine up that gold and other various things. Alright, so this won't be too bad, and I'll go ahead and throw this wood in here because I have 17 wood blocks that I can use for a bunch of other things. And I'm running a little bit low on torches, and so I really do need to also try to find some coal pretty quick. But with the gold right here, I just cannot pass it up. I want to go ahead and get it in my inventory before any other players who are not in here, since I'm practicing single player, try to sneak up on me, or take it away from me, or chase me out of the area. Alright, and so I don't see anybody down there. There's more iron over there. Got 5 pieces of gold there. I didn't get any apples when I was up on the surface. I think I am going to try to close this off like so. Alright. And then I can continue over here. This is actually more open than I thought. This is also not a super great area, but there is coal up here, which I really need. Alright, so I'm going to try to light this up. That might be going back to where I originally kind of lit some things up. I could have mobs sneaking up on me over here, but once again, except for spiders, it seems quiet. And so I'm going to take a risk. I'm already down a heart and a half from that early spider damage before I even had any armor going on. And so we're going to mine up this coal real quick. We'll go get some more iron and get some more iron smelting and try to get our armor on, and then we'll be back in decent shape. And let's see. I need the coal for torches, obviously. Yeah, so I should get a fair bit of coal here. So yeah, basically I've done some more ultra-hardcore practice on my own. Schism Steve from the KGBs kind of gave me a shout-out in one of his recent videos. He enjoyed listening to my kind of like commentary and strategizing about ultra-hardcore. And then he had some of his own useful comments of his own. So definitely check out Steve and his videos, and thanks for the shout-out, Steve. And possibly there has been some talk of the KGBs trying to get together to do something at some point in the not-too-distant future. And so definitely stay tuned to our channels in case some of that happens. I can't promise anything quite yet, but there are possibilities of things in the works. And we are getting some more armor on, which is good because we need it. And I have a fair bit more coal, and so I should go ahead and do like this and make a bunch of torches. Let's see, I will need to possibly hold on to some for smelting, but let's make a whole bunch of torches. And I even have, how much iron do I have going? That'll be enough for one thing. Let's go ahead, both the helmet and boots give the same number of armor, and so let's go ahead and spend less iron on the helmet and more so I can save the iron for other things I might need, like a bucket. But let's go ahead and get some iron boots. Alright, and now my feet will be nice and warm, which is always important. Nothing more important than warm feet in Minecraft. And finally, I have enough iron already to smelt one bucket, and so we'll get that going. And I don't even have enough cobblestone for another furnace right now, I think. And so let's just pick this stuff back up, and at some point we'll sit down. We also have to smelt some gold. We have to smelt some glass. But let's get down into some deeper depths where it seems like we have kind of a narrow one-way cave. I see that circles around over there. And see if we can keep kind of heading down at this level. All right. And look at this. Got a water source right after we got a bucket. That was good timing. Got some more coal over here that I may or may not grab. I think... All right, I hear some splashing back behind me. This is kind of going up. Oop. And back over towards the spider sounds again. I'm just going to leave that there. So yeah, I'm playing a little bit more kind of fast and loose from the point of view of... I definitely hear some lava around here as well. Okay, so that's good. Let's hit F3. We are already down to level 24. And it's... Well, there's also sounds of a creeper sound somewhere, it seems. And so I'm definitely worried about that. But it seems to be in an adjacent cavern where he's wandering around, and it does seem like there's lava down here. And so what I am going to do... Oh dear, abandoned mine shaft. That does mean a free bow, and I do need practice doing this. An abandoned mine shaft is... Okay, and there's the creeper. Alright, so that's good. I know where he is now. Oh, and I can get a whole bunch of string. Oh, I'm going to lose a torch, but that's okay. But I can do that. Oops, crap. Cut off my only light. Alright, there's still a creeper down there. But right now, I believe he is the only... Although with all these cobwebs, you gotta believe that there's a cave spider spawner down here, don't you? I can't believe a cave spider hasn't spawned. Oh my gosh, the other spider spawns that I heard might have been cave spiders. Yes. I'm in extreme danger. Did I get my 3? Yes, I have plenty of string. I think the strategic thing to do here is not to do this. Yes, now that I know that there's an abandoned mine shaft in the vicinity, while I did see one big spider when I saw the earlier spiders, I'm really worried, and there's definitely going to be a spawner just like a little ways down there. Oh, wow. And this is open and I didn't see it. I'm really worried now that all the other spider noises I heard may have been cave spiders. And cave spiders, are, I mean, you know, you get poisoned and boom, you're down 5 hearts or 8 hearts or whatever it is. I think it's 7 hearts on hard mode. Oh, crap. Gotta take him out. Had to take some damage there. I don't think there was anything else I could have done, but at least I blocked it with the sword, and with my iron armor, I only ended up taking half a heart there. Yuck. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's possible I could have done a place block strategy and somehow not gotten hit by the skeleton. But yeah, only taking half a heart there. I'll consider that a win. I don't have another bucket to use for anything over here. Basically, I'm going to try to go in a different direction to see if I can stay downstairs but get away from the abandoned mine shaft and the spiders. And, I hear a skeleton somewhere over in this direction. And so I'm going to try to keep moving in this direction. There is some stuff above me, I'm aware. So just try to be careful. Oh, we've got a big open cave system over here. Oh, this might be opening up into a ravine. Yuck. I don't hear anybody, so I guess I should at least peek. We have some water that could work in my favor. We're definitely at a ravine over here. Oh wow, that'll go all the way down to like almost bedrock down there. And there's some lava. I guess if I head over towards the lava, that will probably be the place that's the safest. I hear some splashing. Crap. Let's see if I can see who it is. I don't have arrows yet, right? Or if I do... Oh, crap. I hear another sound, too. I think there's guys walking down into here. I'm not sure if this is going to be safe at all. I'm really worried. I just got to get on the move. I'm going to try to... Oh, I hear an Enderman. Well, the Enderman is not the swimming sound, obviously. Since Endermen do not like to swim, I'm going to do this. Oh, crap. Just so I can hop down here and also potentially put out some of that lava but leave some of the light. This is so scary. I'm not used to being in this much risk. I hear more footsteps. Oh, crap. All right, there's a zombie who is trying to pathfind me. I don't know that he can. What's on the other side over here? Let's see if I can get over here, possibly. Yuck. Oh gosh, this is so scary. Is there anywhere safe I can go? I think that is gold over there. And I could actually really use the gold, because if I did get the gold and then get back up to the surface and get an apple, I might be able to get these hearts back. And unfortunately, once again, super scary. Lots of places that at some point a skeleton can just get the jump on me. But I think the gold is like right through here. Apparently it's not right through here. Where was the gold? Thought it was over here. it not right here? Was it further over? Hold on. Hello, gold. Is it under me over here? All right, the good news is I don't hear anybody again. Yes, it is further down, right down here. Okay, great. But yes, we are still in extreme risk by virtue of the fact that there are so many exposed sides. Oh, crap, and the gold just fell. Crap. I really want the gold, so we are going down after it. Oh, dear, and it just got dark. All right. Hopefully I picked up the gold. Some of it might have gotten washed down in there. Should I go down in there? Let's take a quick... Oh, diamond. I think I want that as well. Only one diamond? I don't usually dig around because it never works. But I had to take a quick look because, hey, diamonds. All right. The good news is it's still quiet. Did I pick up the... I only got 6, and so there is at least one other gold that washed down into here. I'm worried that mobs will wash down after me. But, okay, here's my gold. And... all right. Oh, and I hear a skeleton burning to death somewhere. Okay. We are safe for the moment. I am going to throw down a furnace and go ahead and get the 7 out of 8 gold smelting. And I do have, okay, so I can throw down, I do have enough that I can make a bow, and I do have 1 arrow. 1 arrow is not terrifically useful, but hey, it is a start. And 1 diamond is also a start. Let's go ahead and stack up the torches. Is there anything else immediately I need to do? My food is still all up. Yeah, and now I would like to try to find 1 more piece of gold and then get back to the surface. So that is my current goal. I will leave that as smelting. And then, oops. All right, I was going to say it sounded like when I heard the skeleton who was dying in a fire, he might have been dying in a fire over here, and so I just want to see if this opens back up into a cave system by lava over here anywhere. But it doesn't look like it necessarily does. I will just do a little bit of digging in this direction, and then we might have to head back out into the cave system in order to have a easy access back up pretty quickly. Yeah, I think that might be the right thing to do. Alright, and I have 38. I don't have anything else I need to smelt right now. I don't even have more iron. I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to leave the furnace behind, simply because I think the furnace might be sitting next to some lava, and I don't want to risk opening up the lava. And furnaces are easy to make or replace. Okay, and so, since it seems well lit from lava over here, I'm just going to take a quick peek, because we might see some easy gold or diamond. And then if we don't, we're going to head back upstairs. Alright, so let me put that out so I don't go swimming over there in it. And then let me block... Oops. Let me not block this off. Let me instead completely ruin the area with water everywhere. Can I close this off? There we go. Huzzah! Alright, and what do I see? I see a zombie way over there. Ah, gold. Great. And an open area, so I need to be careful. But that is our 8th piece of gold. Here is a 9th. Alright, so we have enough gold for a golden apple. I've never gotten the golden apple in all of my ultra-hardcore practice before. So I have enough gold for it. Now all I need is the apple part. We still have 50 torches, and I still have a little bit more coal, but I think I might need more coal to get back up to the surface. So while it is... Yeah, there's 2 major advantages to mining coal down at this level. Well, I guess 1 major advantage. For Brian, it's kind of 2. One is it's just you're mining coal, so you're not going to run out of coal, which is something that I do that no one else in the world does. But 2 is you never know if you're going to uncover a better resource. In this case, the quote-unquote better resource is iron, but I will take it because I really still need the iron as well. But you might uncover some gold or diamonds or something down here, and so if you have the choice of mining coal at the surface, or... Oop, and there's some more gold over here. Wow! I'm finding lots of gold. This is the first time in many, many moons that I've seen this much gold in Minecraft, and so I will or will not try to look a gift horse in the mouth, whichever is the correct use of the idiom in this case. Alright, so I get a little bit more gold. Wow, there's more over there. Can't tell if the skeleton is above me up here. I definitely hear a skeleton somewhere. Alright, I'm gonna run over here. Oh crap, abandoned mine shaft. I did see that I passed more iron, but at this point I am a little bit more concerned about getting to safety. Okay, this is safety. Okay, great. And it seems like we're on the edge of the abandoned mine shaft right here, and so if I close that off, I don't have to worry about abandoned mine shaft bad guys. I will take a little bit more iron. There's some easy iron to get right here as well. And then we will continue heading upwards. This is exciting. I may actually get a golden apple. And it will be a reward for the risks I took to get down here and get a diamond and... yeah, fought some spiders. I have a bow already. If I get back up to the surface, you know, if it happens to be daybreak, I could get back up to the surface and just find, you know, skeleton remnants lying around on the ground, which might be some free arrows, which would be awesome. And, oh yeah, and I'm carrying around 4 feathers. Oh yeah, I should totally... I don't know that I've seen... Did I see any gravel right here? Hold on, yes, I did. I need flints. So, I'm going to dig up some flints, and so I'm going to make a cut, and I'll see you guys again in a moment. Alright, I made 17 arrows. I turned my 4 feathers along with 4 flints that I just got. It turned out when I dug up the gravel there, it opened up into the abandoned mine shaft, and so it made for a brief, scary moment. But I immediately just closed it back off. And now I want to get back up, up, up as fast as possible. And it looks like there's a way to go up over here. I need some non-gravity blocks, please. Thank you. And we are continuing to go up. All right, and here is some more iron that I will take. My iron pick is getting whittled down, but I'm going to have plenty of iron to replace it if I need it. And this does not go back up again, and so I'm going to start digging. I'm going to dig my way back up to the surface. Oops. Let's make sure I keep some light. I hear someone splashing around. And I can't tell. I think it is getting quieter, and so I think I am headed away from him, and so that is good. Because at this point I just want to get back up to the surface. And let's also check out, we're Y of 48. All right, so we're most of the way back up to the surface. All right, I may do another cut here. We'll see. All right, and I made it back up to the surface, but it is nighttime. I just peeked out there and saw that, and so I plugged up that hole. All right, and so I have a whole lot more smelting I need to do while it is nighttime. And so let's go ahead and get that going. I will put down a crafting table because I need to build another furnace. Let me go ahead. Oh no, I need to build a couple more furnaces now. All right, and we'll have one for gold and one for iron, and we will shift click because we are cool like that into that furnace, and we will shift click because we're also cool like that into that furnace. And so I will have enough iron, which is great. Oh, and I should make another furnace and start smelting some glass, which we could use to look up at the ceiling and see when it's going to turn daytime. And I just plugged up the other furnace, but that's okay. All right, and so I have a lot of stuff smelting. I have 1 bone. I hear a skeleton on the surface, so unfortunately, and I'm going to need to, you know what I'm going to do since I only have 1? This is, well, that's not really good strategy. I will just make another stone shovel instead. All right, let's see. I will take 1 piece of glass and basically do that so we can see what is above us, and we can see that it's still dark out and possibly see when a spider comes over. And actually, I'll do the same thing over here, just so I can get another kind of viewport up into the world. Okay, there's a spider. I don't need to kill any spiders at this point, and it's definitely kind of pretty dark out. I don't see any like day breaking on the horizon or anything, and I do hear a skeleton somewhere. And so I think with the extra time that I have, actually, let's grab this iron. We still need an iron helmet, and so now I will go ahead and do that to replace my leather one, because more armor is better. And I think I basically want to kind of dig more places out here just to see if we can possibly come out in a less treed area. Okay, I can see that the day is breaking soon. All right, so the sun's going to be coming up, and so maybe we'll hear the skeleton burn. And so that is fantastic. And I would like to organize my inventory while I'm waiting for this to smelt. And so let's go ahead and make a little hole where I can throw out things that I don't need. I don't need this old broken shovel. I don't need leather or this. More string I may possibly eventually need. I don't need saplings. I have enough fuel for furnaces and whatnot. I don't need a wooden pick. Alright, that's okay. And this has finished up. There may still be one piece of iron I didn't get there, but that's fine. I will go ahead and grab the rest of my coal. And the glass is just about done. Yeah, I have one piece that's not going to finish smelting because I had 17 sand instead of 16. Alright, and so I will pick this up. I don't need the crafting table. I will go ahead. I have a couple extra items now. I will throw out the saplings, the one piece of sand, and that's it. Oh, I need to cook up more food? No, I have more food. All right, so I think we're in good shape. Yes. Yes. All right, and it should be daytime by now. I did not hear a skeleton burn up. And so there may well be a skeleton hiding somewhere, and I still also have to be wary of... So since I just made all the glass, let's go ahead and take a real good look of what is around here. I do not see any bad guys, so I think this will be a safe place to come upstairs. And, oh, there's a creeper. Let's be careful of him. And I see some snow over here, and so that should mean that we'll get out of into an area of fewer trees. Oh, here's the desert, even better. Okay, and so do we see any skeleton remnants laying on the ground? I do not. There's a creeper coming at me, but I have the high ground, and so I can just go ahead and kill him, even with my weakened sword, which I am just now noticing. And so I should swap out my sword. Oh, I should make an iron sword, definitely. Yes. PvP. But before I make an iron sword, I also really want to get an apple, so I'm going to cut down a couple of trees so that we get some leaf decay going on, and then I will set down my crafting table again. This also gives me a chance to look around to see if there's any other players who might be trying to sneak up on me before I've had a chance, although if they do try to sneak up on me, I have a bow and arrow. I can snipe them from a ways away, and so if I manage to see them first, I could be in good shape. And so we need to craft a better sword. Zing. Zing. Oops. I see people do that a lot, and I think that's the first time I recall accidentally putting the items in the wrong square, although I'm sure if I were playing this for real, I would get more nervous and that would happen more often. Alright, and then let's go ahead and see if we can manage to somehow get an apple. I guess I'll let that decay while I chop down one more tree. And craft ourselves a golden apple if we do. And if we do, that would be super awesome. And that would be a good place to call it. I'm not sure. This might just... Aha! Here's an apple. Great. Oops, and I can't pick it up. Inventory management, people. There we go. Apple. Gold. Oops. Doot, 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 doot. All the other players have been looking at Brian and saying, oh, Brian's down 2 hearts. He's going to be easy pickings. No! I'm going to regain those 2 hearts. I am back up to full health. I have iron. I still have 3 gold left over and a diamond and a bow and arrow. I'm in pretty good shape after, a first couple of days. So that is super awesome. I think I'll go ahead and call it here. Basically, I've just been practicing the first hour because it's usually the first hour that you kind of end up on your own and can do kind of like the most practice things. After the first hour, like things can diverge in a bunch of different directions and you're more likely to encounter PvP, which is harder for me to plan for or practice for, especially when I'm just practicing single player. So that's why I've been doing like an hour and then stopping and an hour and then stopping. But in any case, for those of you who watched, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a good day, good weekend. It's good weather out here, and so I've been enjoying things, and so I will see you again in the future. This is Brian, signing off.